It's Adam and Kevin, the gods of nerd heaven. They'll be making sure that everyone's heard them. They're taking back nerdom.
Something that a lot of you are talking about. I wasn't really a fan. I think the first one's overhyped. Not terrible, but overhyped. That's what I'm gonna say right now.
Had a lot of names in it.
Yeah, but I didn't think they did the best.
Yeah.
I thought it was just I thought it was a less than. I thought there was no twist. Everyone's like, oh, so I didn't know who the killer was. Like, oh, F off. I seen the twist 10 million miles away. So, as far as surprises go, I didn't think it was that good. I thought, okay, it was fine. It was well acted, the first one. But I'm not intrigued by...
Come on, Niles Out, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm not intrigued by Daniel Craig. I'm not impressed by Daniel Craig ever.
You don't like his acting ability?
No, I don't like him as James Bond. I don't like him. I don't like Daniel Craig in most things. I've liked one movie with him in it. And it was that weird movie where he was hallucinating his family was alive or was haunted, but really they died in a fire. You ever watch that movie?
No.
Silent, some kind of house movie.
The only movie I liked about him was that one with him and Nicole Kidman about that virus. I can't remember the name of it. But it's like a virus movie, an outbreak, and Nicole Kidman and him are in it.
Not impressed by Daniel Craig, and I wasn't impressed by Captain America in that show either. I was impressed by most of the people in that movie. In Knives Out. So here we go, though. We want to talk about Knives Out too. It's a big topic. People other than me love the movie, and so we got to bring it up. We got to talk about some of this casting. You know what? One thing about Knives Out, really good casting, better notable actors than the other mystery show that they're making a sequel to.
Yep.
Train, Oriental Express, the Oriental Express show with that detective. I thought I liked that movie a little better, but I felt like it was missing some star power, especially when you kill Johnny Depp off so early, and all you kind of have is like a smaller known actors, and that kind of sucks.
Actually, you know what I like better? I like Clue the movie better.
Yeah, but Clue's old.
I know.
You can't compare old.
I don't always try to do that, but honestly, for a mystery,
you can't compare old awesome stuff.
But you know what's cool about that movie? They had separate endings on the where you could go.
No, I know that.
That was amazing. How Knives Out would be even cooler if they did that. Like where they had the alternate endings where each one could have been the killer. You need to learn sometimes from the past to make the future better.
But when it comes to Knives Out, how about Knives Out versus Oriental Express? And the fact they're both getting a sequel and they're both very similar as far as like these mystery movies that take place in one little area, and like they're interviewing the guys interviewing multiple people trying to figure it out. It's like
I think the Oriental Express provides a little bit better because you're dealing with people on a train and it's not just a bunch of people that know each other, which makes it a lot easier to ham the villain out. So I like the idea of being a murder happens on the train and we got to solve it versus let's get these family members in here and figure one of them out.
Yeah.
So for me, I think the premise of the train's better.
So Knives Out 2 is going to, we have Daniel Craig returning as Bennett Blanc.
Yeah, they'll probably build the story around
and then the current confirmed people in the film will be Catherine Hahn, who was in WandaVision as the witch, Agatha Harkness. We have Dave Bautista.
We know him.
The wrestler Dave Bautista. He was Drax. We have...
He's also in the Army of the Dead coming out.
Janelle Monáe.
Yep.
You know who she is?
Yeah, I've heard the name several times.
She's been in like Moon Knight, Annabelle, Harriet, Ugly Dolls. She was a voice in Ugly Dolls. Little, Us. She was a writer in Us. She might be a singer actually. Janelle Monáe might be a singer. And then obviously the big name that people are talking about, Edward Norton.
Yes.
Joining the cast of Knives Out 2. So that's the current confirmed casting for the...
He's a good actor.
For the movie. What are your thoughts on the casting?
To me, like, they used a lot of young talent this time. And they added some good talent to back it up. I almost like the dichotomy. I've used that word a lot lately, but I almost like the way they set up the casting in this one better than the old one.
Oh, really?
Yes. I mean, I know everybody likes Chris Pine. Not Chris Pine. I like Chris Pine myself, but Chris Evans for Captain America. But there's not a ton of movies beyond Captain America that I just really fall head over heels for Chris Evans over. I mean, He did all right as Johnny in Fantastic Storm. He was all right in that one show where he could do the telekinesis.
Mm.
And then the little love comedies he's done back and forth were all right. But he doesn't strike me as someone that I would have put in a mystery movie. That's just me.
Oh, no.
So I think he just kind of felt out of place. Not hating on him. The rest of the cast was neither here nor there. So, I mean, I think the cast from what you told me, sounds a little more intriguing. Especially with Edward Norton.
Yeah.
Edward Norton, I loved him in Red Dragon. That's one of my favorite movies.
Love the Dragon. I'm trying to figure out.
That's what do you call it? It's that Hannibal movie. It's off the Hannibal movies.
I'm trying to figure out who was in.
And you know what? For all you Mark Ruffalo fans, which I think he's a decent actor too, I still like Edward Norton as Bruce Banner a little better. That's just me.
Ooh, so the sequel to Murder on the Orient Express is Death on the Nile. Death on the Nile.
I wonder if that's going to be on a boat this time. See, they're changing locations. See, you're already telling me some creativeness. I mean, has Knives Out even said if it's going to be like in another house?
It probably is.
Family members again. If they do that, then I've lost any sort of. There's no creative juice there. They need to go fly somewhere.
Yeah.
To me, that's already telling me, hey, they're taking us a step further. We're going to have this mystery on a train. Now we're going to have this mystery on a boat.
The Nile River.
Yeah. We have mystery in a cave.
Nile?
It'd be cool if like a disaster happened and they did it. The Nile's over there in Amazon. That's over there by the Amazon.
Yeah. So
that thing.
So the people so the casting for Death on the Nile is obviously Kenneth Branagh is returning as Hercule Poirot. Then we have Gal Gadot.
Oh, Wonder Woman.
Rose Leslie.
That name.
Game of Thrones. The last Morgan, the last witch hunter. Then we have Arnie Hammer.
Oh yeah,
Arnie Hammer was in Call Me by Your Name. The Lone Ranger.
Uncle.
The Lone Ranger, the man from
Uncle.
Uncle. So the main character that plays alongside Johnny Depp and the Lone Ranger. Tom Bateman. He was in Cold Pursuit, Snatched. Oh, and he was in The Last Murder on the Orient Express. I think he might have been that dude's assistant or whatever.
Yeah.
Annette Bing. She was in The Kids Are All Right, The Drifters, American Beauty. She's kind of in some older stuff. No names are really sticking out. Adam Garcia, maybe. Let's see what he's done. Coyote Ugly.
That's it.
Russell Brand.
Yeah, he'll probably be there for either a guest appearance or for comedic purposes.
Yeah, Russell Brand hasn't been in too many movies lately. He's kind of fallen off. Well, I think he did some. He's made some controversial anti-Hollywood comments.
Well, see, I think people got turned off of him for a while, so he probably just kept his head in this. But you know what? That's fine. If you have a few good actors and then you throw them in with some young talent, I like that.
That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of like newer talent plus like just like older people. So
if you're confident in your story and your creativeness, you don't need to go bag a bunch of A-listers to make a movie work. So that already tells me right there that there's some goodness to this. So I mean, I'm almost more intrigued with this one than I am the Knives Out too.
That's what I'm saying. I think this series is going to be. I think this series is underwhelming, untalked about. This is it's not talked about as much as Knives Out, but I think what's going on with Knives Out is these Rian Johnson, that second Star Wars jerk off people that are just so they are so blinded. Like, oh no, the second Star Wars reboot movie was the best. Rian Johnson's the best Star Wars director of all time. Blah 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 blah. And so those people are the ones that are saying that Knives Out is some weird game-changing mystery movie when it's really a less than Clue and a less than Murder on the Orient Express, which I liked a lot better. A lot of people hated it, though, because of Johnny Depp's involvement. And at the time, Johnny Depp was under scrutiny until recently. Obviously, that scrutiny is sort of being reversed, and the scrutiny is going back onto Amber Heard. So hopefully we can.
And you heard that.
Hopefully Johnny Depp bounced back from this stuff, and hopefully the Murder on the Orient Express shows can bounce back from that scrutiny that they had with Johnny Depp being cast as the original.
Yeah, I'm not a hater of Knives Out. It's decent. And it is in a small genre. There's not a lot of mystery movies out these days. But The Orient Express does provide more creativity just from the premise of it. I'm not going to watch it yet.
Yeah.
It sounds more creative. But
that's our thoughts. That's our casting news. We are stressed for time. It is 2:01. So let's go ahead and.
I wanted to ramble a few other casting news off real quick. Anybody that's watched Enola Holmes with Molly Bobby Brown, the girl that plays 11 on Stranger Things and was in the Godzilla movies, they did well in that movie. So her and Henry Cavill are both, according to Variety, set to return for a sequel to Enola Holmes. I haven't seen Enola Holmes yet. I'm gonna watch it now. It's supposed to be about the misadventures of Sherlock Holmes' sister, and the lady that played Bellatrix in Harry Potter. She plays the mom. So yeah, and then the guy.
Yeah, she's a good actress.
And I think the
Married
guy
Tim Burton.
Yep, and then the other guy that's in it is playing Watson. I want to say I thought he plays in Sherlock Holmes.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about now. No, that's not good.
What's his name?
That wasn't a good show. Why are they doing this?
What, Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah, I tried watching it. It wasn't good. I'll try it again. I'll try it again.
Yeah, you have to let it grow on you.
The girl Sherlock Holmes, where it's like Sherlock Holmes' daughter, and she's like,
this is his sister.
Or it wasn't really Sherlock Holmes that did all the stuff. It was actually a girl, and they're like, oh, it was really his sister that did it.
No, this here is supposed to be the premise. Sherlock Holmes is already established. Holmes is already established. And then something happens, the mom gets sick or something, and then the sister gets pulled on these misadventures, and then they got to go behind and maybe rescue her, help her, she's okay, while she's trying to solve what happened to her mom or something.
Yeah.
But they're not deviating from Sherlock. They're not taking it away. They're just putting him as a side character. So it's not like she actually did his work. She's just doing something separate. And then he gets involved in it later on.
I have to ask some people about their opinions on it. But
I thought about going back and watching it.
I heard a lot of them.
I just heard about it.
I'm sure it's good, but I just heard a lot of Sherlock Holmes fans, people that like read the old Sherlock Holmes books and watched they were kind of turned off by the show apparently. But anyways, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. This was our casting news. We're letting you know
a few other reports. For those of y'all that love He-Man, the Masters of the Universe, Revelation, GameSpot's reporting that we get the first look now, so you go online, check out the pictures. The other news is that if you liked Godzilla versus King Kong,
get another one, Son of Kong.
The person that's mainly involved, the director, is now tackling Thundercats.
I thought he was doing Son of Kong.
Well, he might be doing that too, but this comes as a way of comicbook.com is reporting this. And finally, for all the Dragon Ball people in the universe, Dragon Ball Z, Super, and everything, Toriyama announced on Goku Day of this year that we will be getting a sequel in 2022 for Dragon Ball Super Broly. It's going to be a new movie. It's supposed to continue the story from there. And that's all. And that's coming from IGN.com, Hologram.com, and AnimatedMagazine.net if you want to look up them sources. And that's what we wanted to bring to y'all today for our casting. Checking the links down in the description. Follow us on Facebook, where we give you all of our intros. Our articles we're going to be publishing. Check out Adam's article. It's pretty awesome. And mine will be out later this week. And subscribe to our channel. We're going for 250, baby.
250,
get us to 250. We're going. Then from there, it's going to be 5,000, and then like Elon Musk, Dogecoin, the moon.
Let's Dogecoin this mother.
And we want to have a conversation with you guys. Quit being shy. Get on the comments. Tell me and Adam what you think. Does Adam's shade make him look too Duke Nukem-ish, or do my fair hair means I need to grab a comb.
A comb, baby.
Or maybe I need to go work on a car with my gas monkey shirt. Who knows?
Okay.
But you know what? We are here to take back everything from these corporate elites, and we're here to make sure to take back Nerdom.
That was hard.
I go to art house cinemas several nights a week. I blog about the classics and buy the DVDs. Directors don't know who I am or care that I exist, but I defend their work for hours at parties when I'm pissed. Media, I gave you all the best years of my life. I tell the world about you on social network sites. When I'm not consuming you, I'm telling others too, and wishing I could hang around the people